Masechet Beitza on Daf Chofei Omid Aleph, second line from the top, Omar Rabbe Baravune, Omar Rabbe.
Yes.
So let's see the Omar Rabune, second line from the top. Omar Rabbe Baravune, Omar Rabbe. Hasoicher Amas Hamayim me'erev Yom Tov. Someone who comes and he has an Amas Hamayim, that means an Amas Hamayim.
The water.
Amas Hamayim means like a small pond of water. And we can see in the Rishonim, they speak out that the pond of water over here, it has to be long and very, very narrow. So he comes and he blocks it Erev Yom Tov, that no fish should come in. No fish should come in. Thank you. Yeah, so let's start again. Omar Rav Baravuna, Omar Rav. Asoicher Amas Hamayim Erev Yom Tov, and inside the Amas Hamayim, this pond of water, this Brechas Dogim, the Bibrin as we called it on Friday, is fish. And now why he blocks it? Because he doesn't want new fish to come into the Amas Hamayim in Yom Tov. So by coming and blocking the Amas Hamayim, it's Keilu, this Maise is called the Hazmone. He's preparing the fish that's inside over there to come to be Muzman for Yom Tov. Therefore, Zog the Gemara weiter, that means the same fish that was there from Erev Yom Tov, Mutorim. Why the dogim Mutorim? Because the Hazmone, he done Hazmone. And a person who does Hazmone on Erev Yom Tov, that's not going to be a problem to come to do it afilo on Yom Tov itself. Zog the Gemara weiter, aber what's going to be the din? Azoi. Omar Rav Chizde. Midibre Rabbeinu, who's Rabbeinu? This is Rav. Nilmoid. Chayo shekineno bepardes. Chaya, it's called talking about a kosher chaya. A kosher chaya, like a tzvi, for example, or any other kosher chaya. And kineno, what means kineno? Kineno is melashon ken, but the ken always is shaykh where? By birds. Kinan over here comes and she does a ken, she does a nest over there for her children. That means she gave birth on Yom Tov. Can you use this there, or this antelope here, what she came and gave birth over there, to come and use it in the Yom Tov? Now, a pardes, what's a pardes? That a pardes is a place where actually they are, it's a mocker mishtamer, as Rashi says, orchard, but this is a place where they can't run away, so they don't need a zimun. Why? Because it's very easy to catch the vlad, right, that grows in the pardes, and that's already considered mezuman. You don't have to come to do an extra zimun. That's considered mezuman. The same like dogim and Amas Hamayim. That means we learned out of the dogim and Amas Hamayim. We learned also over here how exactly the thing.
Does he need to know? Does he need to know that the animal is there, or he can assume it's there? Does he need to know?
For sure, he has to know the animal is there. But we're going to see later on, in the Gemara, that there's a big difference between the two. The Gemara, there's a big difference between the two. Why are you coming in? You see the Gemara about the effect of stira. Not stira, but the Gemara brings a chilik between the two. Let's see Rashi. Dok Rashi, Asoicher Amas Hamayim soitmo shelo yikonsu bo dogim mibachutz misheter shach. Ves eile, that means the one that are inside, heichin ve'izmin alidei maise zeh. By this maise of schire, by this maise of coming and closing the Amas Hamayim. That is, that's what it's talking about. Says the Gemara, the din is going to be, the pardes, the same thing. The pardes of Rashi, mokar mishtamer, ve'ein avlad yoyitze she'eino yochol livrach. He can't run away. Ve'kal letzudoi, ve'ein tzorich zimun. Why? The ocha mipnei she'istuma. This pardes, he can't run away. Ve'ein yochol lo tzizkor ilo muchonim, ulekamei porich. The zimun godlu ze she'oise maise l'shem hazmone. So the maise, the Gemara fragt akastira, because by a soicher hazmone, by coming and blocking the water for coming in, right? The fish of coming into the water. Masha'enken, when you're talking about the chaya shekineno, he didn't do any maise. Why it's called a zimun? So we can see this later on in the Gemara. The Gemara fragt us. Says the Gemara weiter. Lass uns the Gemara. Look the Gemara. Omar Rav Nachman nofal chavrein berav Ravde. That means our friend Rav Chizde, our friend, fell into big come and have a big machloikis about this what the company is saying that this is similar the zimun of a vlad chaya to zimun of the fish. Why? So you can see, but not Rav Chizde who fell into big machloikas. Just what? It was Rabbi Baravuna. Omar Rabbi Baravuna midibri Rabbeinu nilmoid. Chash ekino lepardes ein otzichol limun. And Omar Rav Nachman on this nofal bar. That means who's bar? Rabbi, the son of Ravuna. Bar, son of our friend Ravuna. That is our friend. Beravrete. And what in the machloikas? A big machloikas. Now, what is the big machloikas that Rav Nachman fell, or Rav Chizde, or Rabbi Baravuna fell into this big machloikas? Talk the Gemara say. We have a big chiluk between, right? We have a big chiluk between the din of Rav of Soicher Amasamayim, and the din of Chayo Shekineno. Why? What's the big nafkimina? Talk the Gemara say. Hossam over there by Chayo Shekineno loy kovid ma'aser. He didn't do anything. This Baal Apardes, yeah, this person that owned this orchard. What he done? He didn't do anything. He just knows that he has over there. Rabbi Tzach spoke. We can speak about it. That if he knows he has over there the chaya, he doesn't know if he has over there the chaya. Yeah. So we see over here that Obel, yeah, by a pardes, he didn't do any ma'aser. Hoche, masheike by soicher hoche ko'ovi the ma'aser. He done a ma'aser. How he done the ma'aser? By coming and putting the seicher, right? By coming and building over there by blocking any fish coming in. That is it.
Motza Bodogim is mashma. He didn't know. He wasn't sure if there were dogim there. Motza Bodogim, he wasn't. He wasn't Motza Bodogim. He saw the dogim could not escape. Motza Bodogim said he wasn't sure if there were dogim when the time he was soicher. He can't escape. If he knew, he's not Motza.
So I can tell you that there is Azar Shaile with the Beitza effect. The Beitza effect in Simen Tov Tzadik Zayin, effect of the Rarivet. Why? There's a Rarivet. The Rarivet says in Ilchos Yontev and Perek Beis, he says that there is a Isur Tzeder and Dogim. There's a Tzeder and Dogim. So he's effect. So what if he came and he closed? There's no Chalta Isur Tzeder of Dogim. So therefore he comes and he says that he's talking about over here in a Biber cotton. Very, very small. Just what? Because they're always covered, so they're always considered they're nechshav mechusorim tzeidah. I think that's the thing. Now over here we see that asoicher amasamayim, there's no din of tzeidah. So the Beis Yosef and also the Magen Mishnah, the Beis Yosef and Magen Mishnah zog the selbe zach. It's talking about the very, very narrow biber and long. So that is like we said on Friday, that he jumps and wants and he can get them. So that's why it's no problem of Seder. No problem of Seder. But definitely that he knows that there's over there dogging. He's not
Motza is the like he found. He knew it was dogging.
Rashi says the Shemot.
It must be that there's lots of fish there. He knew there's fish there. He doesn't actually go and point that fish. It's inevitable there's some fish there.
The chayah there is he has a biber. He knows that in the biber there's fish. He wants to, if he doesn't know that there's over there fish, it's not going to be it's not going to be the same thing. What's the mice is going to help if he doesn't know there's fish? We saw. No, he says that, yeah. Rabbi Tzach is medayek the word motza. Motza made that suddenly he found. That means he had no idea before that he added the fish, and now he's motza about dogging. He's motza about dogging.
To me, I learned it out now. If he'll be dogging tomorrow, I'm not making him today.
I thought the motza about dogging is the point that the dogging that he found were the same ones that he had been musbin beforehand because he blocked them up. So therefore, exactly the same ones were there as the ones he'd been musbin Friday night.
There's not motza. Dogging sheizmin. Yeah. Okay.
But we see as in where do we find it? In also in the feud of there, right? And we learned the whole sug in the feud about Yoinim. We can see also the Gemara brings it down, right? Yoine Shoyvach, Yoine Aliyah, the whole sugi over there.
It's not just at night. Rashi says,
yeah, that means he was mazmined beforehand at night. He was mazmined.
In the morning, he could see them.
Yes, Mozart was there. I think you have to say it was there before. You know, if it was not there, so
I'm sure it was there, but to me it's at night. He says, if I'll find dog in the morning, I'm mazmin today. That's what
the dog that's inside this pond, I'm mazmin today.
Yeah, he doesn't have to know. He doesn't have to see the dog with a number on it. So the gum there, the dog there, that's a man was mazmin.
Yeah, but we can see that it has to be mekushar, and we can see bald in the Gemara. Yes, we can see bald in the Gemara. But Yoinim is the thing that we have to,
because they escape, because they can escape. But if they can't escape, so we assume whatever was there, and he chapped is in Musman be'etzem. It doesn't have to be like so that doesn't something have to be
Yeah. Okay. Log the Gemara weiter. Second of all, the etzem din of a chaya. Chaya shekin no pardes, as we said. The hal shvel favos. Says Gemara veloi baye zimun. Why the chaya and the pardes doesn't need zimun? Ve'otani, we learned in a brayse. Chaya shekin no pardes tzricho lezamen. We need the cat to be bezamen the vlad from Erev Yom Tov if we want to share the vlad on Yom Tov. Ve'tzipor droil continue the brayse and says ve'tzipor droil. That means he has a siman that this is the tzipor, this is the bird that he was mazmin Erev Yom Tov. Kedei shelo yischalev beimo. It means the mother is very similar to the vlad of the tzipor droil, and in order not to get confused between the two, you have to come and to do a not. Vezu, this halacha of chaya shekina lepardes eidu sheidu mipi shmai v'aftali. So it says of him mefurish that word and the brayse mipi shmai v'aftali that this needs a zimun. By chaya shekina, how could you come and learn from Rav? It's going to be important. Says the Gemara, tiyufte. You're right. The one that was mati vlad chaya shekina no the pardes without the zimun, it's take a shaila. Zogt the Gemara. Ve'otanye. We learned in the brayse. Umi baye zimun. That means now play the Gemara punkt verkehrt of vlad chaya. Once you understand that Shema v'Aftalion came and said that you need to have a zimun by chaya shekina, play the Gemara before the brayse verkehrt that it does not need to have a zimun. Why? We found out the Vertanya, Omar Rab Shimon ben Elazar, Moidim Beishama Yubeisilel, Al Sheizminun Besoichaken, Umotzo Lifnaken Shasurim. Yeah, this is the feud what we learned. If the Yoinim, the birds of the day you found inside, right? You came and you were Mazmin, the one inside the camp, and then you come in the Yontev and you find them outside on the balcony, as we called it, yeah? It's going to be also why? Because you assume that the ones that you did not come and be Mazmin, they're the one that you're finding outside. It's talking about the way there was two toim, there was two small huts over there, small chambers, whatever we call them, right? And they walked out and they went had to be fresh air, but it's not the ones that I was mazmin, it's the ones from the other time. Bamed borim amurim, we learned over there in the brayse. Bamed borim amurim that the zimun is me'akev. When is that? Beyoinei shoivoch. It means yoinei shoivoch that they could come from one place to the other one. Bnei aliyah. Tfichin, as we spoke on Friday, tfichin is like small boxes that they put over there in the choimus, right, the bebira, right, around the walls of the palace. Avol zimetarnegoili, veyoine adirsois. Adirsois, as we said, is domestic birds. Vechayo shekina no bepardes mutorin ve'ein tzrichin zimun. So what we see over in the brayse mefuresh, vechayo shekina no bepardes mutorin ve'ein tzrichin zimun. Continue the brayse. Ve'tzipor droil tzricho lekasher b'knofeo kadei shelo yisalev be'imo. Ve'amekushorim, the ones that I came and was bezamen, and I that they are not. Ve'amenu'anoin, or he came and he shunk, right? The way he was bezamen, as we learned, Beitza say even only ve'amira is enough, as we learned in the feud. But the way we say amenu'anoin, that means he came and shaking them. Be'boirois u'bebatim be'shich mutorim u'beilonois asurin. Why? Not because the chashash of they are muktzah, because shemoya leveitloish. That's a chashash. V'amekushor v'amenunorim v'chol mokem asurin. Why mishum gezel? That means even in the weekday. Atkan is the brayse. Atkan is the brayse. So that's what we're talking about. Menor v'chol mokem asurin mishum gezel has nothing to do with the Yom Tov. Is even on zimun that word that someone was zoichet. Anyway, what do we learn in the brayse? One of the words of the brayse was that v'chayo shekinu lepardes mutorim ve'ein tzrichin zimun. So this is a shaila on the brayse we learned before in B'Shem Shmaya v'Aftalion. Omar Rav Nachman lo ikashe hobo. That means The blood itself does not need zimun. Why? Because it's mishtamer, right? And Rashi says, right? It's mishtamer. All right, בבלד אין לצורך זימון שאין יכול לברוח, ודאי את העולהו, אבל אימו שיגדוי לו צריכו זימון. Yeah, really from Lashon Rashi. Or באימו, she needs to have a zimon because it has already wings, it can fly. For the Gemara, אימו בזימון סגלו, that means only zimun is enough. That's what's mashma. And לכל הציידה מעל יסבוי, that means the mother is mamish הציידה. אלא אומר, רב נחם מריץ, אידי ואידי בדידו, that means it's talking about both of them the blood. או בגינו הסמוך על העיר, so then it's די to העולהו. And that's and therefore it's going to be, that's why we're going to say that what it's called muktzah, because he didn't have maktzah b'daita, he didn't have, it was not called mezuman, and that's what's going to be us. Yeah. Now, we saw in the whole sugya that also in cases that there's no problem of tzeid over here, right? It's going to be also because of muktzah. You need to have hazmonah. And that's why, if someone, let's go back to the first thing what we learned. Soicher amas hamayim. Yeah, he comes and he blocks the amas hamayim over there, and only because he done a ma'aser, and this ma'aser, we call it hazmoneh, right? That's gonna be mutar. Chaya shekino lepardes. Yeah, well, let's say when it's a case that's not next to the city, it's gonna be also. It's gonna need to have zimun. Yoine shoivach. And Yoina Aliyah, yeah, all of these things that we learned in the Beitza, all of these things, it's going to be also because of mitzvah, muktzah, right? Now, Lefi Rab Shimon. Rab Shimon who says, Leslie muktzah. What's going to be the din over here? Rab Shimon not nishmu muktzah. Lefi Rab Shimon, it should be okay, no? Even without this one, no? They need to have zimun. They don't have to have zimun.
It's noilad. According to Rab Shimon, does he hold the noilad is okay?
What noilad? I'm not talking about noilad. Not talking about chaya shekin. I'm talking about the yoyin shoivach itself. Not noilad.
I'm not talking about the chaya.
Yeah. So I think they speak about it. Okay. Ich weiß nicht. Let's continue. Log die Mishnah. Okay. Anaya sugi. Beheimo mesukenes. Beheimo mesukenes, what means a beheimo mesukenes? Of Rashi, show yorei, shetomus, ve'inetzorim, shekvar soad, sudoso, elamachmas, and say the Yusha. Talking about over here, Rashi gives us a akdome. This person, what he's talking about after the Sudas Yom Tov. Eating what he did Sudas Yom Tov. Now he has over there a cow, a sheep, whoever it is, a behemoth. And the behemoth is mesukenes, it's going to die. Now, but there, what you would do is as a behemoth, straight away before it's going to turn into a nevela, you shecht it, and then you can eat it. But now, this person, he ate already the Sudas Yom Tov. So if he didn't eat the Sudas, there's no problem because it's Oichel Nefesh, you're allowed to shecht on Yom Tov. But what do you do now? Log the Mishnah, be'eimo mesukenes lo yishchoit, elo yikeyesh shehuz bayoyim lechem minu kezayit tzli. If you have enough time in the day to come and to eat from it, kezayit tzli, that's it. And a tzli is just roasting it. You don't have to do much, right? You just come and put it on, roast it, and it's going to be ready very, very fast. If he has enough time before the shkia to come to shecht and to do all of the things, and if he has a time, he doesn't have to actually eat it. If he has enough time to eat it, it's going to be okay. So Rashi lo yish chodel in keyo idea sheishus beyim leechol kezayit tzli imeno. Rabbi Akiva Oimer, zog the Mishnah weiter. Rabbi Akiva Oimer, afilu kezayit chami beis tvichoso. That means there's enough time in the day to eat a kezayis bosel, that what? Chai, yeah? What means chai? Raw. It's still going to be good, but based bichosa, what means based bichosa? From the mokem ashchita. That means so over there you can come and take over there. That means you don't even have to. What's the pshat based bichosa? Based bichosa, so Rashi comes and says, "Shu muzman mushat noiri voime." It means b'derech klal when you take the whole animal, you shech the whole animal. Now what do you have to come in order to take a piece of meat? Even let's say you don't need melicha because you're roasting it right on the barbecue. You don't need melicha. You have to skin it exactly. So it's going to take time. Says Rabbi Akiva, I can eat just yishech straight away. Take off a meat from the mokoy mashchita. You don't have to skin it, right? When you cut the shchita, but then you take a piece of meat because that's enough. That means it's mamish a couple sekundas, yeah, and you eat it raw. Yeah, it's still hot. Mamish says it's a blia. Yeah. that part of the meal. Shochto basode, yeah. Shochto says the Mishnah weiter. Shochto basode lo yavieno bemoit u bemoito. That means don't carry it by two people, because by carrying it, it's a zilzul in Yom Tov. Sagt Rashi b'shnei bnei Yodom mishum de'av shemilzei u'mezalzel b'Yom Tov. Zilzul Yom Tov. Two people are carrying over the behemoth from the field. Avol, talk the Mishnah weiter. Let's go back to the Mishnah. Avol maybe b'yodoi eivorim. Come limb by limbs. You can come and bring it on Yom Tov from the sun. Yeah. The feet on the camera, you have a shield. It has to be actually, yeah.
But you can't eat from the base of Leah, according to him, the base of Shita.
What is it like that? To eat raw is shalakadah. Could be, yeah.
Sleep.
Yeah, sleep.
I mean, according to Tanakama, could you do sleep to the base of Leah?
Yes, why not?
You don't need time to skin it. You just need time to take it from the base of Shechita and then to see on it.
So you're gonna need that thing. Yeah. There's a few. Yeah. So let's okay. You know what? Let's be misjafet. A few shilas what asked over here. First of all, let's be misjafet the shaila what Tzvi asked. If what we said over here, yes, shehus bayom le'echol meno kezais. Yeah. So he asked that actually you have to eat the kezais or not. Do you need, right? Bedas, I want to eat the kezais. Or even he says, I just ate the suda. Ich kann nicht essen. Ich kann nicht. I just finished the suda. You know what it feels like after suda.
Oil v'ochim, you say. Say oil v'ochim, we always have the
Lechoyrove is the oil is no ochim.
you always say, but there's no limit. V'ochim is no limit to when.
No. So over here, he shows by So no, he's asking over here the shows by what we need over here. Yeah, it's a not the shows by to eat the kezais. And even if he decided not to eat from it, it's going to be mutar or not. Lichoyre, this depends on the Gemara and Psachim. Remember the Gemara and Psachim? Daf Mem Vav Omid Beis. The Gemara says of the Machloikes Rabbe and Rav Chizde, the din if someone is baking miyom tev lechoyl, right? From yom tev lechoyl. Lefi, and we saw it many times also. The Mekor, the Gemara brings it also over here twice. What do we learn? Beitza. Lefi, someone is baking from oife miyom tev lechoyl. He gets malchus or not? The Mekor is in Psachim. Daf Mem Vav Omid Beis. We learned it also over here already twice in Beitza. That what? That lefi. Rav Chanine, right? Lefi Rav Chizde, sorry, he gets Malchus, and Lefi Rabbi, he doesn't get Malchus. And why? As Rabbi Tzchok just said now, because oil v'chozel oichim. And over there, so let's go back to the Gemara in Psachim, or reflect of Rav Chizde from our Mishnah. So the Gemara understood that it's not talking about over here that he could eat from a behemoth, just what? Even that what? He has no das to eat from the behemoth, because if once he has she'uz bayoim to eat from it, so we say oil. That means chozel oichim, or right, that he or Shemoy, the Gemara says another story, Shemoy Molech, V'yoichal, he's going to change his mind, he's going to eat the thing. So, Lefi, and what answers the Gemara? The Gemara answers the deadline. The whole letter is only when he actually wants to eat. He wants to eat.
Didn't we also learn at the time, didn't you also tell us that the whole argument was when we don't have time, when he's so close to Bein Hashmoshos that he wouldn't
That's
have
exactly the Gemara over here, yeah.
Sorry?
That's the whole shaila over here.
Meaning that one wouldn't even have time for the orchim to come either, because it's so close to the Ben Hashmoshos. That's the case here.
If yeah.
Which will also answer the question from Rav Yitzchak's question about Hoyle, because there isn't a Hoyle here because you haven't got time for the Hoyle. It's so close to Ben Hashmoshos.
Mal b'shiurim, we don't find the limit on time.
No, once you marbe, you marbe. No, once you marbe, you marbe.
Oil, we don't find, even if it's very late. Ochim don't have time to come. It's like a heter. Yeah.
I want to be siachas now to the shaila.
Yeah, but also saying Rob mentioned about netilas neshama, time neshama gedoyle, neshama ketane, what you're allowed to do. Here you can see for kazais you can kill a whole animal. So you can see
so 1 second, I'm gonna get it. But first, I want to be second. Rabbi Eli Shaila. Rabbi Eli asked not the Shaila. If it's a machlokes Tanakame, lichoyer Tanakame, we need shows by Yom to eat kizai tzli. Let's think. And lefi Rabbi Akiva, it's enough what he could eat it chai, raw. The Tosfos read actually speaks out over here, and he says that the reason of Tanakame is because ein derech lechol bosor chai. Ein derech lechol bosor chai. It's also the shech because for this, shaloi gedalko. Lichoire, what's the machloikes? Is Rebelli spoke out. Lichoire, the machloikes Tanakame Rabbi Akiva, and the did of Meleches Oichel Nefesh. Can you do Meleches Oichel Nefesh? That's Tzorech Achila, shaloi gedalko. Lefi Tanakame, yeah, he said. Lefi Tanakame is going to be also. Lefi Rabbi Akiva is going to be mutar. And as I state le'edye in the Sefer Afik Kayam in Chelik Beis Siman Yudaled about that the machloikes of Rabbi Akiva you could share le'tzorech achila shaloi gedalko. And a fact of them of the Vavus the Turei Even, right? The Turei Even Megillah Daf Zayin Amud Beis says that you're allowed to do a melacha letzorech achila shaloi gedalko. Now, Ve'eli Chayir we see that Tanakame says that you're not allowed to. A fact of the Turei Even over there, keep the vereinfacht over there a mahalach in the Turei Even. But Chayir, this is the shine. That's the shine. What's Oichel Nefesh? Oichel Nefesh dafke achila gedalko. I allowed to bake and cook on Yom Tov for Oichel Nefesh. Welch Oichel Nefesh? Oichel Nefesh is achila kedalko. Oichel Nefesh lo yachid kedalko nicht. Okay. Oichel Nefesh, I'm eating of it. Oh, now I want to be siachas to what Rabbi Tzok asked. What we just said now about if eating meloche in Yom Tov for eating, let's say, less than a kezais. Right? So the Mishnah comes and says, ad sheyeh sheus le'echol kezais. Now, many achronim are medayek from the word over here that the whole etter to do meleches oichel nefesh in Yom Tov is the davke for eating a kezais. But you're not allowed to do meloche if the achila is less than a kezais. Now, so asking echet the Shulchan Aruch Harav, and Simen Tov Nun Ches Yiv Zayin, and Azoi Dav Leinezer and Simen Tov Yud Gimel Alt Nazoi. What's the pshat? The pshat is the choyra zoi. The Torah was matir meleches oichel nefesh. Less than a kezais is not called the achila. Right? It's not called the achila. What's the svara that's fakert? The svara fakert the choyra is because the svara of mitoich. Because the oichel nefesh, we say mitoich. You can for sure say the mitoich also on less than the kezais. Mitzad the mitoich. So it's going to be not after kezais. It's going to be even less than a kezais, right? And this is also what we said. If it's a big behemoth or small behemoth, right? Even if I think less than a kezais, I don't need a huge behemoth. Even less than a kezais, the choyra is going to be okay. Okay. Lamas and the Gemara. We have a very interesting Gemara. Zog the Gemara. Omar Rome Bar Abe. We find that the pasuk came, it was mechayev v'deh hefshet v'nituach be'oilo. V'uadin lekatzovim. What means v'uadin lekatzovim? That means, Dr. Rashi, pirush. Hakosu be'oilo she'i achilas gavoya v'uadin yeshlimu lekatzovim b'achilas edya. That what? Person has to come at the skin, right? Do the skinning. Before you eat, peel off the skin and then eat. Zel the Gemara. Mikan lomdo toiro derech eretz, or limdo toiro derech eretz. Shelo yoichal odo bosor koidem efshet v'nituach. A person, zainish kan Rav Tom is called, yeah? Before efshet v'nituach, don't eat. Wait till they come and they get the thing, and only then you can come and eat and do the efshet v'nituach. And after efshet v'nituach. Zog the Gemara, Kamash Alon. What Romi Barabe comes to teach us? What Ravuna says, the Omar Ravuna, be'emo bechayeo, becheskas isroi medes. That means, if you have a suffix in the shchita, and this is a very, 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 very known Ravuna, and it's kedai to focus on it because lots of dinim of chazoke, roi, chazoke, bikore, lignen them is a big machloikis Rashi. Toises aveh, bavusta machloikis, chulin, and over here in Beitza daf chofei. That means that's I have a behemoth, and I shechted the behemoth, and I have a suffix in the shchita. What do I say? Becheskas isu. Why becheskas isu? Because behemoth bechayah, becheskas isu medes. And now when I have a suffix in the shchita, if it was a good shchita or not a good shchita, till now the behemoth given kosher, nay, it's given bechayah. Bechayah becheskas isu medes. And if I have a suffix in the shchita, I go, a Sophic tells me, I don't know. Yes, no. What's he giving bis jetzt? Bis jetzt given also? Yeah. Achi voda lecho. Look the Gemara, let's do the inside. Achi voda lecho bame nishcheto. Bame nishcheto. That means, if I know it was shechted korol or not. Ober. Nishcheto, once it was shechted. Becheska seta, that's it. I don't have to chash of treife. Becheska seta. Achi voda lecho bame nitrefo. Now, that means as if I have, after I shechted it, that's it kosher. And now I have a Sophic. Now suddenly I have now a doubt, I have now a Sophic. I found a nekev in the Reya. I found a nekev in the Bnei Me'ayim, in the Kishkas. And I have a Sophic. This nekev happened before the Shechita and it's a treife, or it happened after that it's kosher. What do I say? Chazoke, cheskas kashres. From the Shechita, it was cheskas kashres, it was kosher. Big thing. That's Chazoke. What's Chazoke tells us? Chazoke tells us, busy at good. Now I have a Sophic, if it's good, continue the what was before and it's continuing. Don't change the matzah from what it was till now. That's what he's saying. Now, Rav Chome comes to disagree on it and to say that when I have a Sophic, I'm going to ask it to when? Till you don't need the tuach. And you're going to check the Ivorim inside if it's not a treifa. But you can't say that he disagrees on it. Why? We learned them before Mishneh like Rabune. Why? Where do we learn it? That Nan Rabbi Kiva Omer. Afilu kezayis chaim based vichoso. What is based vichoso? My love, be based vichoso mamish. That means without efshet benituach. The Gemara the based vichoso doesn't mean to come and take a mokim mashchita without efshet benituach. The based vichoso means mimokoim shetuyvachas achiloso. That means what means tuyvachas achiloso? Inside the kidneys. That means inside the stomach of the behemoth, where the behemoth crushes the food inside the behemoth. By the Gemara, oh. That means the mokum mashchita. Says the Gemara, Elo Rome Barabe Oirach Chov Heo and Base Oirach Are Kom Mashmalon. That's what he came to tell that the person shouldn't eat from the mokum mashchita. Why? Because it looks like a rav. Done as we said before, and that he cannot come and wait till the efshet and not in chostreife. He came to teach us, and we come with him. Where do we find it? In the Tanya, as we find over there before Brayza. Okay, so before we can find where a person shouldn't eat. Like a Rav, don't know what's called a Tresel. Yeah, when we see it, let's see Rashi before, and let's see the Machloikes Rashi Taisis about Be'im Bechayer Becheskas Yisrael, and it's the biggest science. Kidai to know this. Look, Rashi. Na'fuke Miravune Do'omar Be'im Bechayer Cheskas Yisrael. What Cheskas Yisrael as a Be'im Bechayer? What do you say? I have a Be'im. Let's think about it a second, because a lot of the Yisraelis of Chazoke leaked in the vault of Ravuna. When we come and saying, I have a baby, I shecht, and Chazoke tells me always, where do we learn Chazoke from? So let's go to the Gemara. And Chuli learns it out from Beitza Menuga. The Kohen comes to the Beitza Menuga, a person comes to the Kohen and tells, Kohen geht da rein, this person has a mansion, 5 floors up, he doesn't have over there. The Kohen goes over there, kriegt darauf, he looks over there in the corner, he sees over there, grease, exactly. That means exactly the shiur of the nega. The Kohen walks down, a big house, Baruch Hashem. He walks out till he walks out. It takes him a good 3-4 minutes. He walks out of the house because he can't say Tommy when he's inside the house. He walks out of the house. Now he stands out. He says Tommy. How can you say Tommy? Maybe in this 3-4 minutes you shrink a bit. And if a little bit, just a drop, it was exactly a grease. And if it's just a drop, shrunk, right? What's the deal? It's nicht kein Gris, it's nicht kein... How can you say, Elamai, Chazoke? Chazoke tells me, was ich gewinnt bis jetzt? Continue. Don't change the matzah. Status quo is for you. The behemoth, Bechayer, Becheskas Yisrael in this. What Yisrael we can see about the Rashi. Now when a person shechts a behemoth, he has a suffix in the shechita. What do we say? Till now it was also. Maybe it's going to continue to be also. Which is so? So Rashi, Eiver min achai. Right? The Eiver b'chayer. Oh, it's dead already. What Eiver min achai? Because till now it was there. So Eiver min achai. Maybe now in the suffix shchita, you say so.
You see it all the time, and you go out and pick it again.
Chazoke Eiver min achai.
Any other Easter, we will get up a chapter.
So what's the Isur? Let's see Rashi. You're right. Yeah. Look Rashi. Eiver min achai o yumedes benafkemina. שאם אירע סופק בשחיתוסו נעמידנו על חזקוסו ואסורת שיבוד עליכו ברור שנשחטו כרוי ומי שנשחטו כרוי הרי בחזקה סתר וסתם באימויס אין הטרייפויס והניצו בו נקב בריאו ובמאיים ויש לתלויסו לאחר שחיתה ולהכשיר ובקוידש שחיתה בעשר what are you gonna do? העמידו על חזקוסו שיש לו קוידש שניצו בו סופק זה הוא מותר את שיבוד עליכו אמס שהיא טרייפו Toisves find it very, very difficult. How could you come and say, oh, hey, which Isur even Menachai? Even Menachai. How could you have the even Menachai? But so is Dr. Rashi over here, that the even Menachai, that the Cheskas Isur even Menachai, and Rashi says the same thing also in Chulin Naftes, right? The Rif in Chulin Naftes, the Ramban in Yevom is the Flamet Omed Beis, alle Zong even Menachai. Let's speak into Toisus. Look, Toisus. The Cheskas is Rashi. The Cheskas is Isur Menachai. Velo in Neire. Deim Kein lo moli at sheyivoda b'menishchato. Even the Chazina shel Meiso. Tzilik toch harei Meiso leponecho. It's dead in front of you. In Kein lo yishayach bo Isur Menachai. The Isur Menachai lo yishayach elo Mechaim. How could you have Isur Menachai? Lo chein nire li. The Cheskas Isur אותו לא יאמר בחזקה שלא ידמישחתו עד שיבוד עליכו ושום איסור שאינו זבוחו דרחמונו אומר תזבח ואוכלתו שחוית ואכויל וזה ניחא אפילו מדור וכו' וכו' לאמור ממנו. That means as well. Toys comments learned. Toys like of Rashi. Chazoki you can't say even Menachai because makes a lefanecho. What that means? The Yesod of Din Chazoki tells us that the matzev is, as he said, status quo. The matzev continue, right, and the Isur before the Sofek. I can't say the same Isur. Even Menachai clapping the Isur Nevela, I don't know the Isur. Just what is the Isur? It says Toises, Becheskas Isur means Isur Eino Zavuach. Isur Eino Zavuach. That means Pshat is Eino Zavuach. What means Pshat Eino Zavuach? Every Be'ema, when it's alive, there's the Isur even Menachai, but there's also another Isur. I'm not allowed to eat it. You know why I'm not allowed to eat it? Because it's not Zavuach. It's not shechted.
It is shechted, but it is shechted. So it is shechted.
No, I don't know. Maybe
but shechted, if it's good.
Maybe it was equal. Maybe it was shehiyah. I don't know. That's exactly what I was talking. It's not shechted.
But
okay, it was not shechted. It's dead.
But not you need chazaka. But need chazaka she'en shabuach. To be chazoke, has to be chazoke she'en shabuach like it should be. So what Rashi is saying, I understand Rashi. What Rashi is saying is, what Isur is on that piece of meat? The Isur for Ever Machai continues until you know it's a zvicha. Not that it's Ever Machai today. It's a bosso also. Why is it Beim also? Because Ever Machai. The issue of eating that meat continues until it's checked.
You say different words of the Achronim explain in Rashi. Just very quick. They say that the Machloikas Rashi is if Machziki me Isur leIsur or not. That's the shayla. Rashi had Machziki me Isur leIsur. That means Chazaka can work between both. They're not the same Isur. And that's the name Machziki me Isur leIsur. Rashi understood that there's no Isur of Ein Zavuach. The possible Zavachto that said of there, it's a mitzvah to chef. It doesn't have to tell us that the Isur I say if someone didn't chef.
No, but it's not chazok. You can't say chazok it's not zavuach. You say you got a sofek, but not chazok it's in a zavuach. Even if it's a sofek, it's not chazok it's in a zavuach. Chazok is what you know. You don't know it's not zavuach, it's a sofek. So it's not chazok in a zavuach.
It's chazok that's why?
No, there's a zavuach. No, there's a zavuach.
Till now, what's even this yet? Till now was chef.
Every menachai.
No, even Menachai. Lefi Toises. Till now was not shechted.
Lefi Toises, I don't understand. I'm saying Toises. It's not
chazok. It's also not shechted.
It's a sofek, not chazok.
What's not chazok? We have a sofek is noilad or sofek in the shechita.
It's not a chazok. It's not a chazok.
So what do you want to say? Stam a sofek? Okay, you know what? Like
sofek is a
book. Achronim pregna zav shayla. Chazok. Sofek the rice.
Sofek the rice. It's not chazok. It's sofek.
No, but there's a big nafkamina. If I can say something to rice, if someone comes and eats a kezais in this nevela, If it is Suffolk Deraisa, you're not going to get the Malchus. Because Suffolk, well, you don't give a punishment on a Suffolk. But once you decided to Chazoke,
but it's not Chazoke. It's a Vuach. It's not Chazoke. We don't know. If it's not, no, it's not Chazoke. Chazoke is we know. We don't know. Cannot be Chazoke if we don't know. Al Zavuach, we don't know. So how's it Chazoke?
No, for sure. I knew before I shechted there was definitely ain't no Zavuach.
This is Ever Menachai. That's the Ever Menachai part.
Not even Menachai.
Not the Zavuach, not Zavuach. Not Chazoke and Zavuach. It's not like Tosis said, any Chazok and Chazok it's not a Vuach. It's not Chazok and Zavuach. The mice is a Vuach. So what's Chazok and Zavuach? How can you say that? The mice is a Vuach. You don't know if it's good. That's a suffix. That's suffix.
There's Azoy. First of all, let's say the Shmaitze. Shmaitze hey perek beis. Shmaitze hey perek beis. Explains the machloikus. Rashi out Machzik Meisel Leisel. Toises out, right? That even after the Beime, there's no way we call it Nifka no Isra Even Menachai. Aber Machzik Meisel Even Menachai to Isra Nevele. Toises out. Hey Machzik Meisel Leisel. And if you need to come and say Isra Even Zavuach, say Mechaim say Lachal Mise. The Shara Chazokas, Perek Vov, explained that Rashi says Azoy. Lo Yatzuya that the Beima B'Chayer was not Isra Even Menachai. There was no Isra Nevele. That means the Isra Nevele is Chayev. Why? You have to start with the Isra Nevele when Mechaim, there's a Isra Even Menachai. Okay, it's a little bit thick, Ayin Shom, but there's also a Rabbi Kiva in the Agoyes of Shulchan Aruch, Yeredeis Milchov Zayin, on Rashi, a fact that we find the Shitas Rab Meir and Chulin of base that there's no Isra Even Menachai by Chayev Oif. The Choyer Lefi Shitas Rashi, it shouldn't be of the Isra Nevele. As if Rabbi Kiva Amor the Geshaila. And for sure, it's not that way, right? Rameir says in Chulin of base that Ein Isra Even Menachai b'Chayev Oif, only by a Beim. And even if the lashon is be'ema b'chayev, but it's not talking about be'ema. Okay. Fine. I'm just gonna. Just the last thing. This is a little bit fine for what Rabbi Tzchok was asking. You can't go too much into this. I say that only legabe Isra Even Menachai. The Easter is when it starts the Easter Even Menachai by a baby. The Easter Even Menachai starts by a baby the second she's born. The second the baby is born, and that's why Rashi says, Machzikin, let's go back to the Shoshmaitza, Machzikin Meisel Leisel. But by Easter and Chazoka, that happens straight away. For example, let's take an example of Yevama. Or Yevama. Before she married, she was mutter for everyone, right? When she married, let's say she married Reuven, so she becomes the Eishes Ish. Then Rashi is not saying that we don't say Machzikim Meisel Leisel. Only because this is the mahus of the Be'em as Eisel Menachai, and that's how it's going to be also. Okay. Zog the Gemara, Zog Rashi Beitza, mi Beis Tvichos of Mamish Kodenesh, the Bachtel Achilo, you Be'em Eosha Machal Mechatach Misakel Shom. Oy Rachane, Zog Rashi Daf, Chop Hey Yom Adeis. Veloy Mishum Isut Reifes, so nothing to do with Reifes, Poshet, a person, how to behave, lava rachare, and as Rashi says, Tosha says, Ve'os Rashi lo Mishum Reifes, Teimet, and some of Rashi says, Iso Badovo, the common, the gear, Kat HaRaglayim, the Katzvia, that means so. Tosha says, וישלום הדבר האלה כיסוד המשנה שאותו יומד אז בחזקה סתר, מי הוא ניץ הסטריפה לאחר שאוכל לונן אז משוגג ולא יקוין שלא יהיה למער כל כך. תמיד הזוי. If a person actually, he ate, and after he ate, he found out that it's a streife, he's going to get punished like a shogeg and not like a oinus. That's a toisus. And this is an oinus and not like a toisus. That's a toisus. So here, it doesn't need a kapashkeg. You don't need a kapore. I mean, an oinus. You don't need a kapore. Okay, log the Gemara. Let's see the Gemara. Kedetanya. We learned in the Braise about how should a person eat. Poshet, behavior, ilchois, deois, and the Rambam. Tanya, lo yoichal odom, shum. A person should eat garlic, yeah, ubotzol, onion, meroisha. That means before they remove the leaves. That's what it means, yeah. Meroisha before they remove it. Elo me'olo. That means after they take off the leaves, only then you should eat the onion and garlic. If he ate it before they took off the leaves, areze ravson. Ravson means, I don't know if you said in English, but in Yiddish they call it a fresa. Kayoitze boy, lo yishte odom a person shouldn't drink it in one go. He's a gargaron. I'll show you the koisevik v'asachas is a gargaron. Shnaim, if you do 2 sips, that's the way. Shloisho migasa ruach. That's gasa ruach. Derech gaive. I can't do it this way. What means chatzuva? Sorry?
Is this wine or any mashkos?
L'choira wine. It's talking about the way lo yishte odom kois v'asachas v'yishot ha'arei ze gargaron. So this is wine. Yeah.
It also depends on the size of the cost. No, depends very much the size of the cost. If it's a very small cost,
no, it's very interesting. Actually, what you're saying is not so thing because the Mishnah Berurah actually learns from our Gemara. He learns the din that's nogea to all Isur Torah and to the shiur when you come and drinking and any beverage. Oh, very good. A person that eats macholas asoris, for example, a nevela is chayim malchus, but the chiyuv is only when he eats a kazais. Less than a kazais is potul. Another chiddush we have that also when he eats a kazais, if it's more than achilas pras, right? It's keilu yet less than a kazais. Now by drinking the isurim, for example, dam, anything is a ravis. As the machlokes rishonim was a shiur by tziruf of shtiyas ravis. That means we're talking about kazais achilas kedei achilas pras. What about the tziruf of drinking? How much is it? So the Rambam, we spoke what he. If you remember, we spoke it in Arvei Psochim. The Rambam in Ilchos Trumas Perek Yud Alocha Gimel. The Rambam says that also by Achile, Kedei Achilas Pras, and Ravis, the shiur is Kedei Shtiyas Ravis. The Bekor is the Kesam Mishnah Bings, is the Toseftet. The Raiven disagrees. And also by Shtiyah, the shiur is Kedei Achilas Pras. And Azay Al the Goen is now the Gabe, the din of Tziruf, drinking to the Brocha Achroino. For someone who drinks, makes a bracha achoino, right? Only when he drinks, right? Only when he eats kazais, or right? Kedei achilas pras, or drinking ravis, betziru, drinking ravis, as we said, right? Lemaisa, the Mishnah Berurah is machria, and ratio that you don't make a bracha achoino if you drink a ravis, bechnei shtiyas ravis, and you pass it like the Rambam. It's much shorter than kedei achilas pras, right? The amount that takes you to drink a ravis, but it doesn't say what's the shiur of kedei shtiyas ravis. What's the shiur? Says the Sharatziyun from there, Simon Reish Yud, he says that we learn it from our sugya. How you drink the ravis? 1 sip, 2 sips, 3 sips.
The 2 sips is that.
So it sounds like Stam, you know how to behave. Says the Mishnah Berurah and Sharatziyun, we learn from this Gemara and Moira di Kezach. What is the shiur of drinking a ravis? The Gabi Sur and the Gabi Tziru. If we used to say like the Rambam, Achila we know, Kedei achilas pras. Shtiyah, Rambam says, Kedei shtiyas ravis. How much is the shtiyas ravis? He says, if you drink it one sip, is a gargaron. 2, that's the cheretz, right? And that's what he said that. But here we come and say that that's going to come and teach us this thing. Okay.
So 3 times.
One second. I'm ikar chosem and asefer because I was misyaches with this the shaila of Rebbeinu, and I forgot to answer him. How do I get? Because the Gemara in Psochim, the Pirov and Beitza, the Gemara comes and says that this is only my regular wine, but yain, koiditoin, you remember the Gemara? Sweet wine, right? So even vasachas is not going to call it gargaron. So this is dafke by wine. Yeah, as I before the Gemara in Psochim.
But gasa ruach is not good, or gasa ruach is gasa ruach, but it's still a way of drinking. It's not doesn't say that it's not a way to drink. So the halacha is only twice. What would be the
twice? Yeah.
Twice.
Do I not recall the Rebbe once saying that somebody, a godel was making kiddush and he drank it b'vasachas and he says he was a gal mitzvah.
Yeah, that was he just mentioned. Yeah.
Yeah,
it's only going to be a small cup, no? Small cup. Okay. Lass uns the Gemara weiter. We have a easy Gemara. We're going to run it through, but tomorrow we're going to come and start the serious Gemara. Okay. What means Chatzuvo? Zok Rashi. Eiser sheshoroshav noikvi ve'erdim be'oimek. Ve'im mispashet etzdodin klal. Ve'noikvi yoyse ben gvulei sodois. U'boi tichem yeshua le'Yisrael esoretz. Mekata ragleim l'reshoim le'yoim adin shekoyim choyim v'asigi gvul ve'im lemeidim imenu. That means Chatzuvo is a special tzemach that the roots go down straight. Yeshua bin Nun, when he wanted to come and to give every Shevet his land, and they should have exactly not going into each one. So he gave them this tzemach was the border. Why? This was the granites. This was the Why? Because the fence doesn't spread. And that's why we cut the raglayim, because this tzemach, this plant goes straight and it doesn't go midei hayosho. And the Rishonim, they are soite midei hayosho and they didn't learn from them. Look at the Gemara weiter. Netio, that means a netio, what we learn over here of Orle, yeah, of Orle, that this is, the Torah told us, Orle, you planted a tree, wait 3 years. That means self-control. Control yourself. 3 years wait. Mekada raglayo de katzivia. That means was the katzivia the butchers that they sell the behemoth fast even before doing the hefshet venituach, and then after you eat it, you find suddenly that behemoth has a treifa after it came. Or boyale nido, that what they come and they do the beer, and only later they say, oh, I didn't know that she was nida. Tumus, that's what Rashi says. Netia mekada raglayo de katzivia. Metias ole shomo toiro leamti sholo yishon iblecho peros mekada raglayo katzovim amar iblecho kodem sheni bituach. Upom sheni testreifa. Chine boyale nido shemar in chole leamti not shetid. Turmus, so going to Turmuse. Turmuse, as Rashi says, min kitnios ogol, kemin adasho, verochov kemo, tano, mar meoid, very bitter. After sholkino, so you have to come and cook it how many times? Sheva peomim, ve'nas, motoik, ve'toiv. Ad sheyirchal metami v'kinu asuda. So he says that the Torsume, mekater again the soinen shel Yisrael. Soinen shel Yisrael, whenever it says in the Gemara, soinen shel Yisrael, it means the Lashon Saginoil. And they don't come. And even after 7 times, like Baruch Hu gives them the Poronus again and again and again and again and again and again and again, and they don't learn the Turmus after 7 times. The chap what they talk to them, and it says, and instead of be bitter, it says it's sweet. And the Poisha soil, even after 7 times, what like Baruch Hu gives them the Poronus, they still don't understand. Shenemar, the pasuk and Shoiftim. Yosifu bnei Yisrael la'aseh sarah b'nei Hashem, vayavdu es habeolim. Ashtarois, Vesolei Arom, Vesolei Tzidoi, Vesolei Moyo, Vesolei Bnei Amoy, Vesolei Plishtim, Vayaz Vos Hashem, Veloi Avodu. Now, Friday Gemara, that's the possible. Friday Gemara, Mimashma Shenema Vayaz Vos Hashem. Einu Yedea Shaloi Avodu. I know that a person is always Vos Hashem. He doesn't know. Umata Muloi Veloi Avodu. What the pshat they didn't come in the worship of Hakadosh Baruch Hu. Omar Ablozor, Omar Hakadosh Baruch Hu. Afilu Keturmus Hazeh. That means I came and I gave them over there 7 times, again and again, 7 chances, and they still didn't learn. Even worse than this Turmus, that after 7 times and they cook him, he gets the point and he turns into sweet. That means the Torah, when they come and busy with the Torah, it's matish the Torah, right? And that calms them down. They need the Torah. They need the Torah. So Rashi, we saw Bekater Aglaim she saw the Sira Shiva Avidazor by call. Was so Yaz Bes Hashem. Tumus Azel Achar Shitriach Es Baol of Shel Pomim Choiz Alemuta. Ve'em Yitrich Es Boyer Lovi Alei Poronus Lachisa Beshivas Alo Velo Yichos Boen. Mai Velo Yavadu Loshen Kabolu. שהוא כואב עליהם בדיחוני ויקנתו נשאר הפעמים כבשול תורמוס ואחרי כל זויס לא נחשבתי ביניהם שאין אזין וניתנו להם תוירו שיעסקו בו ועם התשס koichom umachnas libom. That's what comes as machnia the lev of the klali soil of thing here. Log the Gemara weiter. Tone the Rabbi Shmuel. What's the pshat in the pasuk? Der Voch parsha, right? Mi minoi eish dos lomoy. Related there in Mincha. Omar Kadosh Baruch Hu reuin alolu shetinos elen das eish. What's that saying in the Torah? Ikadamre dosayim. What's dosayim? The minogim shel elu of Klal Yisrael is like fire, eish. That means because they are as like fire, they burn like fire. Sheilmolei nitno Torah leYisrael ein kol umma velo sheyichol lamu lifneim. They are so hoggy. V'rainu do'omar Rabbi Shimon Loki shloisho azim. There's 3 people as very very difficult people. Yisrael be'umois, kelev b'chayos. ויש אומרים אף עז בבהמות דקו, ויש אומרים אף צלף באילונוס. צלף is a cycle. And that's the 3 things that we find over. So Rashi, שאין אזין, וניתנו יותר שיעסקו בבהמות תשת כוח ומכנס ליבם. בטרן של אלו, מנהוגו של אלו אש, שאין אזין כאש, מימינו אש דו סלומי, מימינו נוסן לנטוירו, מפני שאש דו סלומי, וארבע מכוס חסרים כזה. אזין, קושים להנצח, they can't win them. צלף באילונוס, לא ידעתי מהו אזוס שלו. לא יודעת רש"י, I don't know what's the azus, but the Ilano is that we find more than anywhere else. So we find over in the Gemara We find over in the Gemara, right? Why was given the thing? Shloisha Azinen, Yisrael B'Umois, and Ilmolei Torah, and the Torah is Machnia, the Yisrael. I saw it in the Sefer, it explains what's the pshat in the pasuk, Lulei Teiroscho Sha'ashuoi, Oz Avadeti Boni. Why? Because we know that Tachanunim Yeda Berosh, Ve'oshir Yane Azus. So what we see, Anius is also helps for Azus. The Torah is also helps for Azus, right? And that's like Lulei Teiroscho Sha'ashuoi. So then, Oz Avadeti Boni, because then I will have to come and win the Azus with what? With Anius, and that's why he says, there's two ways to come and win the Azus. Or Torah, as the Gemara says over here, or as we said, Oni Asher Anus, Tachanunim, Apostle Mishlek, Tachanunim Yeda Berosh, Ve'oshir Yane Azus. So he says, Lulei Teros Chosha Ashuoi. So then I'm going to be needy. Or Zavati Be'oni, then I'm going to be Oni. To win the Azus, I have only two choices. No, Asher Navo. I think I saw it once, I think it was no, Avertel. Fine. Sag die Gemara weiter. Let's continue. Okay. We're not in the Mishnah. Shochato basode lo yevieno bemoit. Right, as we saw in Rashi. Why? Because it's a zilzul and Yom Tov with two people carrying in the baby on Yom Tov. Sag die Gemara. Tonu Rabbanon. Ein hasume yoytze b'makloi ve'lo horoya b'tarmiloi. That means on Yom Tov. It means the Sume has their stick, a walking stick. Why? Because this is a zilzul and Yom Tov. And the same reason also, the shepherd shouldn't go out with his bag on this thing because that's a derchoil. That's uvda derchoil. Ve'en yoitzim bekase. You're going to stay at home, no? Der Weike ist illusion on the weiß nicht. Also der Toises, ja. Toises says, der have Sla, yeah. Ein asume yotzu makli, der have der choil ve ikas illusion de on. So how are we supposed to walk? He's asking. Oh, so what? It's talking about someone who can walk also without a stick.
Can work properly without a stick. It's more difficult, that's all.
That's just if someone can't walk bechlal even without a stick, so
but he can certainly
you're going to be allowed. You're going to be allowed. Yeah, you don't tell him to stay over there. Huh?
Also brings the Rosh and the Rashbach.
Yeah. Tzlach brings the Riv, the Rambam, the Rosh. Yeah. He does. Yeah. But what's the Gabi Shabbos? The Gabi Shabbos, you don't bring the thing. The Gabi Shabbos is going to be the same thing. Yeah. So they say Shaila. We say it. Okay. So you think more about it. That means that you don't come and remove it from one place, right? So Dr. Rashi should turn in ois of the other, maybe Yoshi bekatadre. This kase. Waiting more any. But Sholach Hab Yaakov Baridi lechachom zok edech odei b'shchot aseinu. V'oyoyoytze begelutke. This is special kisei, right? As we said before. You don't carry a chair. And over here we see that what this zoken would come and carry this glutki shaloi. Ubo v'shalu sabu Yeshua ben Levi. It's the choil. It's not the choil. Ve'omar I Rabbi tzrichiloi. That means base matters because he's a darshan and they need them. Mutar. Somehow we say al divrei achi shakye. The Omar, he said, "Ano afikte le Ravune." I went together with Ravune, together with the chair. Behine leshila ubishila lehine. That means because Rabbi Tzrichiloi, he carried this chair on Yom Tov. Ve'omar Rav Nachman bar Yitzchok, "Ano afikte le Mar Shmuel," together with his chair. Yeah, mishamshe letule from the sun to the shade, and we tule leshamshe from shade to the sun. So it's muchachovei that word. You're allowed to come and to take out the chair. So why we said before that you're not allowed to carry a chair on Yom Tov. And for the Gemara, also they were matir the Omar time like Rabbi Shimon ben Levi said the reason. What he said, that means what means a shliach tzion? Shliach tzion means that he will always come from Yerushalayim. He was a shliach from Yerushalayim. He came and he told him Azoy. When you're going to Yerushalayim, Akif, that means do a bit of a detour. Vezil asul medatzoyer, go to the asul medatzoyer. Vezil legabei Rabbi Yaakov bar Adi, go to Rabbi Yaakov bar Idi. Uboy ask him the shaila. Kisei ma'atum bei. Can you carry a chair on Yom Tov or not? Adozal, till he went over there, this Rav Nachman, the Shliach Tzion, Adozal also, Nachman Shei Rav Yaakov Aridi. It took him a long time, and Rav Yaakov Aridi passed away. He comes there, he finds Rav Zrika. Omalei, Kise Ma'atumei. What's the din of this chair carrying a yontim? Omalei, Oche Omar Avami. If you're allowed to do it, but not carrying it on your shoulder. What means be'alunke? As we said, that don't put it on the shoulder. That alunke means that two people put their arms one on the other shoulders, and then they carry over there things that's much easier to carry, right? The two people carry together, it'll be much. Rav Nachman, his wife was called Yalte, and he was mating for her to come and to carry in ba'alunke. Alunke, that means on the shoulder. Shiny Yalte the Beitza says the Gemara, Yalte is different because she was scared, right? Or maybe also fakir. Rav Nachman was scared of her. No, I'm just joking, because we see that she was she broke 400 barrels of wine. Okay. Zog the Gemara, Ameimar u'marzuta mekapela u'shabse berigle mishum bi'asuse. Amalei mishum duchke de tzibur. Dok Rashi, let's see this Rashi. Nemo amaschil ve'en yoytzi bekise shetani lo yisam beyodo ve'ish mekatadro. Beglutke blind stoil. Tzrichi loyle beisamet hoshdo dosh muto lo yitzir bebesamet ve'afikte bekise. Mehini leshile mekoy mesmuchine ve'in tchum shabbos b'neim. Lechom evarade kach shmo yishteach tzien rogi lo yelala lo yis Yerushalayim. Akif harbe bishvil yisadech la'akif ha'or v'lo yidech sulam alo yis'ar shel tzoyer sheshom Yosher Rav Yaakov Baridi. Go over there. Ma'atum bey. Ma'atum oimri boy. Kiso likloy v'akimot el artisoy la'achar she'ovar tzoyer. אלונקה, שהמיל בשבילה, שלא יסד זרוי, ילכות לחבר, וחבר ילתקו וזה, וכיסו יוישב על זרוי, למיסרון לדרך חוי לפרסיה, ולא ילכם בוקר רוחק תפי, משלא יסד בידינו וכיסו ילתה, שהם אישתו ישר. לחמד, the BSL lipoil. So if you would carry over the chair, you would be scared to fall down. But if you carry over the hands, supportive, she will not be scared. ושיבסה דרגלה שדור שבקפת לו ומסתמת השעת מקוימום, משום ביעשו את הציבור שלו, ביבוסים, בנצים, רואים ברגליהם, מפני, והם יראי ליפויל. Odom משום דוחקה שוין על רגליהם ותרח ציבור ולילקח וקפת לו עבדיהם ותלמידיהם והוליכין אויסום מהר למקוימום. That's why the Dafka over there had there for Ameimar Marzuta to do it on Dafka on Shabbos. Sorry, on Shabbos and the Rik. Fine. We're going to stop over here. And Beitza Hashem tomorrow we're going to start the sugi over here of beautiful sugyas of Migudis Katzoy, proper sugyas of Beitza. Let's go back a little bit.
What time tomorrow, please? What time tomorrow?
Tomorrow is Mitzad Echad Sunday. Mitzad Sheni, it's a Chol HaMoed. I don't know what we do in that case. I don't know what they do. HaMoed is 10 to 10. Sunday is
Sunday is Sunday. Sunday is Sunday. People double late.
What is the hour later?
Cholamoid is Odif, no?
What the Michael says?
I would say 11:30.
It's Sunday. It's not a weekday.
Look what it says on the
Luach.
What says on the Luach?
I'll go and look.
Okay.
While he's looking, but we spoke about if they know the animal is there or not, it could be a shaila halacha. We know if somebody got a stone, he wants to mazmin the stone for something on Shabbos. So he's ois muktzeh. Now, if somebody is out of the house and he says, if I've got a stone in that room, I'm going to be mazmin it for something. I might have a stone, I can't remember. If I've got the room, it's in my room, I'm mazmin it. Does it work or not?
He has to know that it's over there, or
does he have to know? If he doesn't have to know, so it's got no problem. Because here we say behemoth, if the chotzer cotton, the people knew that the behemoth in that chotzer bescholim. But is it that do you need a definitive knowledge? Oh, this is behemoth. I must to look at it, or say no. I know there's something there. It could have been that he escaped as well. It's not. It doesn't have a definitive knowledge. That's what I'm asking. It could be Shalal Alocha Mamash.
That's not. It's missing in the Azmona. It's missing in the Azmona. You have to know the Azmona is that he knows what's going on. No, that is the Azmona.
So Azmona is so it's here talk about the chotzer. They knew that the beim the chotzer, but he has it's not 100%. He doesn't see it. He assumes it's still there. It's not a 100%. I'm asking, do you need 100% to know you saw the beim or somebody told you the beim? If somebody told you there's a stone in your house and you must be, how much do you need Azmona? Usually I just do Azmona. I see it here. I must mean this month for Shabbos, this month for Yom Tov. Do you need the by Yonim? Yes, by Yonim we assume it's the same Yonim that we saw before. That's because they change. That's a different reason. It's not a right that you need to know to see the Yonim before. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Legabe Yonim definitely have to know before, and over here it's talking about the part that you know there's he has to know before and the Choyre the Azmona.
Definitive knowledge that is a behemoth there.
Yeah, we can see the embassy. We can see it a little bit also tomorrow in the Chavov. We can see also a little bit about this Eino Mina Muchen, what's called the Muchen, what's
Because to me, the dogim, it's mashma that he assumed this dogim inside. He didn't see the dogim actually. He assumed the motza dogim. Because once you block, they can't go. We know it's the same dogim we were there, but it wasn't a 100% dogim. Okay, we have to find out. Okay, we'll say that.
Yeah, I just till the thing, there's the Rashi says Slav Beilonis, right? We said the Azus in Klal Yisrael, Slav Beilonis. Rashi says Lo Yodati Ma'u Azus Shaloi. So I saw in the chat, he says, Lefi, what the Gemara Shabbos tells us. The Gemara Shabbos tells us a story about, and that's how the Gemara base, right? Tonu Rabbanon, Mekoishes et Tzlofchon, Divrei Rabbi Akiva. Rabbi Akiva says, so Rabbi Yehuda Melteiro tells him, Akiva, Beikach Osila Toliten Esadin. Why? Because Atoiro, Ikidvorecho, like you say, Mekoishes et Tzlofchon, Atoiro Kisisoi, Vatom Megale, the Torah didn't tell us who's the Mekoishes, and you coming revealing his name. And if it's not true, so you stop Moitzi Laz and Tzlofchon. That he's the Mekoishes. So what do we see over here? That it's not the right thing to come and publish the Rabbi Yehuda Meseire that Tzlofchon is the Mekoishes. Now the Gemara in Shabbos also tells us in Kuf Nun, the Gemara tells us a Maise, right? Tonu Rabbanon, Maise b'chosi dechod, Shenifar tzolei peretz b'toich zodeyu. He had a peretz of a Nimlach oleo legoidro, right, in the middle of Shabbos, and then you remember, oh, it's Shabbos sign, and that's why v'nimna is a chosi de lo igodro v'nas lo ines ve'olto lo itzlaf. And we know B'Shem the Arizal, it's both done in the Sefer Pesach Inaim for the Chido and the Shabbos of then Kufnun, that this Chosid, right, Maise b'chosi dechod, was the Gilgul of Tzlofchod, dedicated the world to be metaken again the Chilul Shabbos. And that's what Chacham come and tells us. Also, boy Tzlaf. What's Tzlaf? That's Tzlofchod. Tzlaf Chad, right? And feed them. What's the answers of the Tzlaf? Because by the Tzlaf, we found out that this was Tzlofchod. The Tzlofchod was Mekoishes. Only by this Maise, feed them. Only by this Maise, by the right, also Tzlaf, Maise b'chosi dechod. Also Tzlaf. So we understood that who was this person? Tzlofchod. Tzlaf Chad, right? One Tzlaf. So we understood that by this Maise that what? Who is the Mekoishes? That means it's not the right thing. It's Azus to come and to publish the name of Tzlofchod as the Mekoishes. So that's the Tzlaf is the Azus of the Tzlaf. Fine.
The Loach says 11:30.
11:30. Okay. What you say? You say also 11:30?
I think it should be 11:30.
Okay. 11:30. No. I say that.
Good.
Fine. To say that. I go to Woche. I go to Chicago.
Good.